The passage in the Seitz Concerto in D major, first movement, measure 87. This is meant to be done in the easiest place of the bow and the easiest place of the arm to do it. It's a back and forth motion, so we want to have our elbow and our arm at the square position. See how my elbow is square? It's not an acute angle. It's not an obtuse angle. It's square. For me, that makes my bow comfortable right there. Look where that is. That is above the middle, about 4 inches. So I have to get there for the passage beforehand with a little travel bow. So I'm going to make my way down there by gradually making my strokes arrive at that centered point for my arm. Then I'm going to do this wrist hand thing. Watch from this angle how my wrist and hand move. See if you can put your finger on my frog. Put your finger on my frog right at the screw, actually, because that's a pretty easy place to see from far away. See if you can trace my frog through the air with your finger. Sorry. I'll stand back a little bit more. Were we able to do it? Did you see a circle emerge? This is going to be a circular motion, and it's going what I would describe as clockwise. So if you're looking at your wrist, you're going to move it the direction of a clock. Now we're not just going to go stock still, we're going to be doing a little bit of turning with the bow. So I want you to find an A stroke, and I want you to look at your bow hair very carefully and make it flat as a road. No tilting while you're on the string. Tilt to the E string now. Back to the A. Tilt. So we really have 4 motions. A, down, tilt. E, up, tilt. A, tilt. E, tilt. Down, tilt, up, tilt. Like most things in life, when we do them enough and they become fluid and comfortable, the edges soften and they become less jagged, less disconnected, and more connected and fluid. That's exactly what this passage should be. Easy as cake. All you have to do is put your fingers down in the right place, right? A2, A2, 1, 3, 1, 3. And then for the next part, we have down, wiggle, up, wiggle, down, wiggle, up, wiggle, except now our bow angle is between the A and the E strings, exactly touching both. If there ever was a hoe down section in book 4, this is it. It's the same fingerings as our switching strings part. Then we switch to this F major chord. The notes of the F major chord are F, A, and C. That'll make our F major chord, but this isn't what the composer wrote. He wrote a rearranged F major chord. Now this is kind of tough to play this figure where it has same note at the end. That's at the beginning of the next bow stroke. It's tough to coordinate with the hands, so I want you to take it apart just like that. Then try where I'm playing the figure as it's written, and I'm repeating that, I'm playing the next note of the bow stroke, the next bow stroke's first note, and then going on as if I didn't play it. These accented notes in measure 91 give them a lot of good bow. And hang on to the bow, don't let it go. And run out of bow, because then the sound gets choked off. Ba-da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-da-dum. We want da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. Keep the sound going. Again, we want to be in our back and forth position in measure 93. So do a little traveling in measure 92 to get there. The last note, prepare your fingers before your bow lands. Here, I'll play the last two measures. Could you see my finger come down before I planted the bow? That way when I hit it, when I strike the string, either by planting or by coming in for a crash landing, I'll have the notes in tune. And I kind of like to raise my violin to meet my bow. It's better for me than doing still violin, frozen shoulder, and bow moves. Although if that works for you, then great. I just feel the energy of doing that.